Hello? Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, good. How are you, Aaron?
Oh yeah, it's fine, but I'm on the way to go home now after my working.
I can see you with your bike helmet.
Yeah, I just wear my biking gears and wear. Oh,
Good. So you just finished up work, about to ride your bike home.
yeah, go. I used to use my bike for commuting.
Oh, really? So is the weather nice today?
Actually, it was rainy, but now I think it could be fine.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. So you don't have
Mm.
to ride your bike in the rain.
Yeah, yeah. I like this kind of weather. Very, very clean air and fresh feeling after raining. And fortunately, the ground condition is also very, very good. It's not wet yet.
Oh, good. So you won't get too wet or be too cold when you ride home.
Yeah, it's really good to riding.
Yeah, it's probably in Korea, this is probably a very good time of year to ride your bike to work.
Yes, definitely. It's fall. In the middle of the fall, the condition is really, really fantastic.
Yeah, that's great. Do you usually ride your bike to work every day?
Almost every day, I told you I used to use my bike for commuting. And even in winter season, I normally use my bike.
Oh, yeah, even in the winter.
Yeah.
Well, great. That's great exercise. How far do you have to ride your bike to get back home?
Around 9 kilometers. Do you
Oh,
know the measurement kilometers? You usually use mile, right?
um, so that's not very far. Is that like 15 minutes or so?
Uh, yeah, actually it's not that far, but there's a very, very tough hill, so I have to climb it. Uh, so it takes around 40 minutes for me.
Oh, really? Yeah, takes
Yeah.
you a little longer.
Mm.
Well, welcome to our discussion. I mean, we still have two other students, it looks like, that will be showing up, hopefully. Uh,
Okay.
Megan and Mucho. So, do you plan on staying for the discussion, or are you going to ride your bike home right now?
Uh, I'm 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 waiting for your call, and after this conversation, I can take my bicycle.
Oh, good. So, did you get off work early, or is this the time you normally get done with work?
Um, Here Korea is 9:45. It's a little bit late, but
Mm-hmm.
I usually work late, unfortunately, and I should get up earlier than others.
Okay. So you, because last time I talked to you, I think you were still working. Last time I,
Yeah, I'm not a workaholic, but you know, to survive in this kind of tough competition, I felt I should do my best to overcome all the difficulties. So yeah, inevitably I should work hard and work late.
yeah,
Mm.
I know how that is. Well, I don't know if the other two will show up or not. I'm not quite sure. So, let's get started with some of these questions so we can talk about the
Mm.
topic anyhow, even
Okay.
though they haven't shown up. So our topic today is the positive and negative effects of caffeine, and uh, how much do you depend on caffeine? Do you drink coffee a lot? You know, we kind of live in this culture where a lot of people depend on it. They need it to get through their day. What about you? Do you drink coffee? Are you a regular coffee drinker?
I'm a huge, really, I'm a heavy coffee holic. Um,
Yeah.
uh, Almost 10 cups of coffee I usually drink per day, and and my company actually uh, encouraged us to use coffee machine
Hmm.
and very nice quality coffee beans that they provided for free. I think the company uh, uh, want their employees work harder after drinking more coffee, and they also trying to let us focus or concentrate on our jobs and tasks. It might be the reason, but anyway, thanks to the company's offer, I could enjoy several kinds of different taste coffees. So naturally, I've uh, I've been kind of coffee holic. So yeah, I like coffee very well, very much.
Yeah, it sounds like it. So you have a lot of different flavors of coffee at
Yeah.
your business place. They offer different kinds of coffee.
Yeah, every week, the department who manage the coffee machine change the types of coffees. So this week, for example, I could enjoy the Ethiopian coffee beans. The flavor is a little bit sour and kind of um, flower smell.
What is it called? What's the flavor?
Um, I cannot tell the name of the flavor name, but it seems like lavender. Do you know the
Lavender?
flower?
Yeah.
Yes. Hmm.
Ooh.
So the very complex taste of the coffee for this week is from Ethiopia. They explained that.
Yes, I thought you said that, Ethiopia.
Hmm.
Well, great. Then they really like to kind of promote coffee. They want you to be drinking more.
Yeah, I told you the reason.
Yeah.
The company really want to let their employees concentrate on their tasks.
Oh, we have
Hmm.
Megan that just joined our class. How are
Sorry,
you
I'm
Hi.
hello.
Hey, Erin, why don't you introduce yourself to Megan?
Hi, I'm Megan Kim from Hong Kong. Nice to
From
meet
Hong
you.
Kong.
Yeah.
Oh. Hi, hello. I'm Aaron Kim from South Korea, Seoul. Uh, I'm just talking with the topic of today's conversation, coffee and caffeine. And I'm really nice to meet you too.
Yeah, actually I'm Korean because I just living in Hong Kong. I
Okay.
don't
I
understand.
assume that you have a Korean surname. We have same surname.
Oh
Oh, you
yeah,
guys do?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Well, Megan, I'm glad you were able to join our class. And Erin, we just started talking about caffeine and coffee specifically, and how how important it is in our everyday life. And Megan, are you a huge coffee drinker? Aaron was just telling us that he drinks a lot of coffee. What'd you say, like 10 cups a day?
Oh
Yeah,
no,
more than 10 cups.
So Megan, what about you? How much
I'm
coffee do you drink?
like that heavy drinker. The coffee. I drink 2 times a week.
Yeah.
What? I'm not really heavy drinker of caffeine.
Oh,
And
it looks
eat.
like we have
Yeah.
is that I think it's Noah that just joined, but uh anyways, he hasn't said anything, so maybe he's just watching. So you drink coffee, but not quite as much as Aaron does.
No. Wow, he's really heavy drinker. Is it
Yeah.
okay to say like a heavy drinker about coffee as well? Because we normally say like alcohol. Like you're a really heavy drinker. You're a whale like that, right?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, you can say, if you say she's a heavy drinker or someone's a heavy drinker, without context, they will assume you're talking about alcohol. But
Mm.
you can say,
Mhm.
I'm a heavy coffee drinker, then we'll know, it's not alcohol, it's coffee, like
Yeah.
so many people these days. So, what about we drink a lot of coffee. What do you guys think about drinking too much coffee? How much is too much? In your opinion, Aaron, it might be a little different. How does
Mm,
coffee affect you, and how much do you think is too much?
okay. Actually, that's the point that I want to share to you guys.
Okay.
Recently, I felt some side effect of drinking too much coffee. I know that the bad effect from drinking much coffee is that I should go to restroom many times because there's some specific
Urine.
uh, yeah, I don't know how can I explain that properly to young ladies, but yeah, I should. It's not a good thing. Even the time when I should present to the public, because it's a little bit nervous, I drank more coffee, much coffee than normal days. Then I felt that it's really bad for the presenter who are preparing a very important presentation. Yeah, it was really terrible memory for me. But I should ask to the audience that I should go to the restroom because I'm a little bit nervous and I drank too
Oh
much coffee.
no.
Okay, so
Yeah.
don't don't drink too much coffee before having a important presentation.
Oh, yeah.
So no, I think that's happened to like everyone at least once, where you drink coffee
Mm.
and sometimes you don't realize how much caffeine is in your body, and then you're very nervous. It can make you very anxious.
Yeah,
Uh,
but most of us know that that can be happen, but if you experience that kind of situation in the real time, I mean, in the real situation, it's really bad experience.
yeah, I'm sure everyone knows that's possible, but once it happens
Mhm.
to you, it can be very
That's it's really shameful.
embarrassing.
Okay.
Pretty embarrassing.
Mm.
Yeah. What about you, Megan? Have you had anything like that ever happen to you? Where you drank too much coffee? Maybe not that something embarrassing happened, but that you were very anxious or
No, caffeine doesn't really work on my body, so I don't have any like symptom on my
Mm.
body. But yeah, same as Aaron. When I drink coffee, I go to the restroom so many times, so that's so bothering me, you know? So
yeah.
yeah, so I usually drink like with milk.
Yeah.
Good.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
think putting a
Yeah.
little milk in there kind of helps?
Yeah, it helps. And in the morning, it really helps to erase my hunger. Like I don't really eat breakfast, but in the morning I usually drink a cafe mocha or a latte. It
Yeah.
really yeah. So
Yeah,
how?
and that kind of helps you get started for your day.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, right.
Good. Yeah. It's funny because this is our topic for today, but I don't even drink coffee. I've never been a coffee drinker. I tried when I was like in my 20s to really like it, but I never liked the flavor. And I just
Really?
drink tea. Yeah, I made myself drink it because culturally, everyone drinks it. And then one day I just thought, I don't like it. Why do I keep drinking it? So now I drink tea, and I feel better. But
Yeah, me
yeah,
too. Me
Megan, I'm the opposite of you. I have a little caffeine, and I am like wired. Have too much energy.
Oh,
Oh,
right? You can't even sleep.
No, I can't even sleep. But like Aaron, you live on coffee, so your body is very used to having caffeine all the time.
yeah. I'm pretty sure caffeine might be kind of drug. So if I reduce drinking the coffee, then my body reacted uh, directly. So I cannot concentrate on my task, and I cannot. I can feel some kind of looseness. So in that situation, I cannot feel the. I mean, I think in that situation, I always trying to find the coffee machine or coffees and caffeine. There's just many kind of caffeine drinks,
Hmm.
Red Bull, for example. So if I cannot find the coffee in some specific situation, I try to find the kind of alternative way to drink caffeine. So yeah, definitely, it's not that good, but I'm pretty sure caffeine might be a kind of drugs that can be addictive. That is my opinion.
Yeah, and did either of you by chance watch the video or read the information I sent you by email on
Yeah,
about this topic?
yeah,
Oh, Megan did? Okay.
yeah.
Erin, were you able to at all?
Sorry, but I couldn't find your mail.
Oh, that's okay. I before the discussions, I've been sending emails. Just so if you have time, if you want to, you
Mm,
can watch a video on
okay.
the topic. But Megan said she did. So um, just from since you were talking just Aaron just now about caffeine kind of being a drug, uh, Megan, what were in the video that you watched? Do you remember anything they were kind of talking about the drug-like effects of caffeine?
Whoa. There's so many biological terms and like a
They
biological yeah termination like that. There's so many word that I don't know, so I couldn't really understand what they're saying. And then the article I looked it up the online every single a word, and then I with
Mm.
dictionary, so it was really hard to understand me, but I barely understand what they're saying. Like,
But you did you get the general idea of what they were saying, how it kind of can affect your body?
well, it helps you keeping you awake and then energizing.
Yeah, they were talking. One
Yeah,
good vocabulary word that they brought up was it really increases your adrenaline. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah,
is
I know.
anyone familiar with that word? I know it's kind of a little more difficult.
It's really
Um,
familiar. And also,
adrenaline.
urine effect. Mm,
Yeah,
I know that.
and yeah, so really, increases your heart rate, increases the blood flow to your muscles. It opens up your airways.
Well, there was a
Mm.
yeah. When I got a PT personal training, my personal trainer said that he please drink a coffee before you work out. Well, why? Yeah, yeah, why? I couldn't understand why he's saying that, but the article that you sent me, I read it. The caffeine works on my body to keep my metabolism before uh, workouts. So it was very interesting.
That is Aaron. Did you know that? Did you or do you do that maybe before your bike rides and having coffee before you work out help you?
I haven't thought that much, but as I told you, I always drink coffee too much. So maybe I can remember that almost every time I drank coffee before riding my bicycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be true.
Yeah. So it kind of helps you for your workout. I learned that. I didn't even know that before I read the article as well, that it really it brings blood to your muscles and helps you for having a good workout.
Uh, is it is it true? One of my friends told me that actually caffeine is not that kind of material that people can be addicted. Um, I insist that caffeine is a drug, but he said no, it's not true. That's the reason why the beverage company put the caffeine onto um, the drinks for general use. So I want to know that if it is true that caffeine is not a material that cannot be addicted. Is it true?
Yeah, so you're wondering if it's a substance that is an
A
addictive.
substance, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, they told us in the video, Megan, do you by chance remember what they said about addiction and uh, if coffee is in fact addictive?
Oh, I don't really remember is that it's addicted, but I
They,
think it's not addicted because one of
yeah,
my ex-colleague he drink like Aaron, he drink a coffee like Aaron, like he's really heavy drinker, and
yeah,
then he
heavy
got
coffee drinker.
couldn't quit the caffeine, so I think he's a caffeine as well, like Aaron.
Yeah, well, it was interesting in the video. They talked about the addictive effects. So caffeine, yes, actually is can be very addictive, like other drugs. I mean, it is a drug, and it actually releases this chemical in your brain that's dopamine.
Ah,
Are you familiar with or what dopamine is?
Yes.
yeah, I know that. I know that adrenaline and dopamine.
Yeah, so that happiness drug, in your brain. So um, it kind of plays with that and kind of changes it and can make it very addictive. I mean, I've known people that have been addicted to caffeine and they try to stop drinking coffee and then they get bad headaches or they don't feel very good. It's hard to stop it. Um, have you ever tried to stop drinking caffeine or kind of have less in your day and feel the effects of it?
Are you asking to me?
I guess maybe a little more Aaron, because Aaron drinks more coffee than Megan.
Yeah, I've tried. I've tried several times because you know, drinking coffee in South Korea is not that hobby or habit
Hmm.
uh, regarded as a good thing, and it's really expensive hobby and habit, right? Um, we don't have a coffee plant in South Korea, so we should import all the coffee beans from other countries. And if my understanding is correct, um, this summer the uh, uh, the imported coffee uh, hit the peak. I mean, Korea imported the biggest amount of coffees from other countries for this year, and
Oh wow! They imported.
uh,
Do
yeah, so
you, they
from
imported coffee.
yeah, yeah, we imported a lot of coffees, and Korea is one of the largest consumer uh,
Mm.
in the world, and I also spent too much money to drink coffee. So that's the reason I've tried to quit or reduce my drinking coffee habit, but it failed, and there's so many reasons. But I've already told you, if I quit drinking coffee, my body reacted directly. So I thought I cannot quit
Yeah.
this habit, drinking coffee.
What side effects occurred on your body? Like you cannot focus
Okay.
on your job or like the other.
Yes. That's the main point. The productivity is the main reason. I cannot focus on my tasks and jobs properly. So I spend if I spend 2 hours for preparing some report after drinking coffee, the productivity is normal. But if I don't drink enough coffee or caffeine, I cannot concentrate on. So it spent almost double the time. It takes double. I mean, the time might be
Yeah.
double for me to
Double
compare
amount
to
of
job.
time.
Oh wow,
Mm.
that's interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, yeah, that is. I know it's difficult to just stop taking or drinking coffee after you've been so dependent on it for so long, and it's
Yeah.
hard to change your schedule in your life. And um, but that brings up another good question. I mean, do you guys think coffee's bad for you? I mean, this is a big. Some people think it's bad. Some people think it's really good. We don't, there's so many studies that kind of counter. Well, I don't know. They kind of, yeah, contradict each other.
Mhm.
What do you guys think? Have you heard any positive effects? Have you heard any negative effects? Uh, Megan, what do you think?
But depends on the amount, how many cups you drink in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you drink like really many cups of the coffee with caffeine,
Hmm.
that may not make a negative effect on your body, but like a cup of coffee or two a day,
Hmm.
it's not that really bad on your body. And then yeah,
Yeah, she said in the video, she made an interesting point towards the end, and she talked a little bit about how much coffee you would have to drink to die. I mean, and do you remember how much you'd have to drink to have it really affect your body? Um,
yeah,
no?
yeah.
Well, it's a large amount. You'd have to drink, I think they said about 46 cups of coffee all at once. Like you'd have to drink 46 cups of coffee really quickly to and your brain would kind of go crazy, and you just go crazy, and then other things would happen. But uh,
That's really abuse of a caffeine.
yeah, that would be very abusive of it. Yeah, you'd have to drink a lot, and physically, she also mentioned that you can't drink that much. It can't stay in your stomach. So no one's going to die from a caffeine overdose, but it is a drug and it will affect you. And everyone's body is a little different. Like Megan, you said it doesn't really affect you, and uh, I don't drink it very much, so I have 2 or 3 cups, and I will be like, ah, just kind of crazy, wired.
Yeah.
I should say that there's um, a risk for people should be very careful. Although I like drinking coffee very much, but recently I think I should um, avoid to drink beverages which contains lots of caffeine, like Red Bull and other similar drinks, because even even person like me who usually drink lots of coffee, can feel the difference between drinking coffees and drinking those kinds of beverages. Uh, I've drink several cans of Red Bulls uh, when I ride on my bike with my friends, and I might drink more than 5 or 6 cans of Red Bulls per day at the time.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oof.
it's just accident. I don't have the water, and my friends and I brought several cans of Red Bulls. So, and because I was so thirsty, I drank almost every cans we have. But
No.
I could feel that it can be very dangerous for normal people because, as I told you, even the person like me who drink much coffee usually, I mean normally, but my brain was dazzled, and I think it might be very critical and very dangerous if if people drink some amount of beverages like uh, me. I mean,
Yeah.
more than 5 or 6 cans of Red Bull would be very, 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 very dangerous.
Yeah, that's interesting you
Mm.
say that. That's happened to me before too, where you kind of accidentally drink caffeine, a lot more caffeine than you realize. You might start with uh, a coffee in the morning and then a couple hours later drink a Red Bull and then drink
Mm.
something else that has caffeine. You don't really think about it.
Mm.
And then all of a sudden you feel very wired and kind of strange and you're not sure why. Megan, has that ever happened to you where you accidentally have had too
Well,
much caffeine?
well, it happened to me like 3 years ago. I remember still because
Really?
I took a pill of a fat burner. Fat burner contains a lot of caffeine, but I didn't realize that.
Really?
So I took a two pill of a fat burner, and then
Mm-hmm.
poison
Mhm.
my body. And then I went to yoga. I should do like a
Oh,
aerobic,
yoga.
like a running or whatever, burning my fat. But I just went to yoga, and then my heartbeat was so fast and the sweating. Oh my god! I thought that I could die. So I
Yeah.
just
Mm.
and then I get out of the yoga studio, and then I keep deep breathing. I kept deep breathing, and then it makes me well. But yeah, I still remember the feeling. So I just stopped. I quit taking a fat burner.
That it's
Mm.
the worst feeling. I know exactly what you are talking about. Um, when it was happening to you, Megan, did you know? Did you? Because when it happened to me, I didn't know that it was caffeine. I
No,
didn't know
I
what was
didn't.
happening.
I didn't know totally. So I just think about why it happens. So well, I think caffeine because one of my friends said that you took a fat burner that's contained a lot of caffeine, so that's maybe worse on your body. So
Yeah.
she let me know that. My friends let me know this
Uh,
maybe caffeine.
so did your friend tell you after the fact or?
After,
Uh,
'cause I told her my experience.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
that's the reason why we should be very careful for the product which contains concentrated caffeine, like Red Bull or uh, fat. What do you call the product? Fat
fat
burn?
Yeah.
Mm.
fat burner. Yeah.
Fat burners. Yeah, I've taken those before too, and uh, yeah, not really healthy for us, but people
It
still
is.
do it.
So I just quit it. I just quit it to take enough.
Yeah.
It's not really good.
Well, our time is almost or pretty much up. I feel like Aaron's probably ready to go drive home or ride his bike home.
Okay.
Have you had caffeine now for your ride home? Aaron?
I need a little more.
You might stop and get some more before you get home.
Yeah. Might be possible after arriving my. But oh no, it's rainy again.
Oh no! Well, we'll let you go, so maybe you can try to start writing before it rains too hard on you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, well,
Thank
thank
you for
you.
that.
Yes, thank you both for showing up. I think we had a great discussion about caffeine today, and it was really nice to learn about your stories of caffeine experiences and how much you drink or don't drink. So, great discussion today. I'd love to see you two again in the future. I'll have another discussion on Wednesday, and then we'll have some more next week. So, I look forward to seeing you both in discussions and in classes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Have a
Have a
wonderful
nice day.
day. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.